From the devastating power of natural disasters that can wipe out entire species in a blink, to the creeping menace of climate change slowly altering the conditions necessary for life, or even the self-inflicted wounds of human-made disasters, our own hubris turning us into architects of our potential downfall. It's a fragile world indeed. A world that has faced the brink of destruction not once but multiple times. And so as we stand on this precipice, we must ask ourselves, how close have we come to the edge? And considering the numerous extinction events in the past, what is the likelihood of facing another one? What factors could drive us into an extinction event? And most importantly, can we take action to prevent it? Let's delve into this to find out. A world without breathable air. That was Earth 2.5 billion years ago. Life was a different game back then, dominated by simple anaerobic organisms living in an oxygen-free environment. But then, something extraordinary happened. The Great Oxygenation Event, a planetary catastrophe for most life forms at the time, microscopic cyanobacteria, the pioneering life forms of the day, began to photosynthesize, releasing oxygen as a byproduct. This oxygen was toxic to the anaerobic life forms, causing a mass extinction. The atmosphere and the oceans gradually became saturated with oxygen, a deadly poison for the existing life. But as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. This oxygen catastrophe paved the way for the development of complex oxygen-breathing life forms, including us humans. Fast forward to 252 million years ago, when Earth faced its most severe extinction event. Known as the Permian-Triassic extinction, or more ominously, the Great Dying, this catastrophic event saw the demise of an astounding 70% of terrestrial species and a whopping 96% of marine species. Imagine nearly all life in the sea wiped out in a geological blink. The culprit? A massive volcanic eruption in what is now Siberia. The eruption spewed an unfathomable amount of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, leading to a severe bout of global warming. The climate swung wildly, the seas turned into acid, and life as it was known ended. This extinction event was nothing short of a reset button for life on Earth, 66 million years ago, marking the end of an era. Event known as the Cretaceous Tertiary extinction was one of the most significant turning points in the history of life on Earth. So what caused this devastating event? Theories abound, but two stand out for their compelling evidence. Some scientists point to an asteroid impact near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. This catastrophic collision would have caused massive tsunamis, set the world ablaze, and shrouded the Earth in a nuclear winter of dust and ash, blocking out sunlight for many months. Others suggest a period of intense volcanic activity in what is now India, which could have covered the Earth in toxic gases and drastically altered the climate. Regardless of the cause, the aftermath was the same. The dinosaurs were wiped out, and the world was forever changed. The world was reshaped once again, setting the stage for the rise of a new dominant species, mammals, a world covered in ice that was Earth during the Pleistocene epoch. A chilling period spanning from about 2 million to just over 10,000 years ago that we commonly refer to as the Ice Age. During this frosty epoch, colossal glaciers and vast ice sheets dominated the landscape, dramatically reshaping the Earth's surface. As these icy behemoths advanced and retreated, they carved out valleys, moved mountains, and even created new bodies of water. Life on Earth was not spared from the Ice Age's icy grip. Many large mammals, like the woolly mammoth and the saber-toothed tiger, found themselves unable to adapt to the rapidly changing conditions and ultimately succumbed to extinction. However, not all life was extinguished. Humans, with their superior intellect and adaptability, found ways to survive. They developed tools, learned to build shelters, and even harnessed fire, proving their resilience in the face of this icy adversary. So, is human life today facing the same extinction event risks? Before we find out, if you enjoy the video, hit the like and subscribe buttons and share it with your friends and family. Your support is what motivates me to create more brain-boosting content like this. We now live in the Anthropocene era, a time when human activity is the dominant influence on climate and the environment. The Anthropocene era, a term coined by scientists, marks a new chapter in Earth's history, where our actions as humans have become the steering wheel driving the planet's future. Unlike the natural catastrophes that have shaken life on Earth in the past, the potential disasters of the Anthropocene era are largely of our own making. Let's take a moment to ponder some of these looming threats. First up, climate change. It's a phrase we've all heard, a topic that's been debated, dissected, and sometimes dismissed. But the science is undeniable. Our relentless burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and emission of greenhouse gases are causing global temperatures to rise, ice caps to melt, and weather patterns to go haywire. The resulting sea level rise, extreme weather events, and shifting climate zones could spell disaster for countless species, including our own. Next on the list, nuclear disasters. The Chernobyl and Fukushima incidents serve as chilling reminders of the catastrophic potential of nuclear power when things go wrong. The long-lasting effects of radiation can render vast areas uninhabitable and cause devastating health impacts for generations. Lastly, but by no means least, is the ongoing biodiversity crisis. The rapid loss of species we are seeing today is estimated by experts to be between 1,000 and 10,000 times higher than the natural extinction rate. Habitat destruction, overexploitation of species, and our introduction of invasive species and diseases are driving a mass extinction that could rival the great die-offs of the past. But here's the thing. We are not just the architects of these potential catastrophes, we are also the only ones who can prevent them. It's up to us to reduce our carbon emissions, manage our resources responsibly, and protect the biodiversity that makes our planet so wonderfully unique. The future of life on Earth is in our hands. Will we rise to the challenge? Beyond Earth, the cosmos holds its own threats to life as we know it. The universe is not just a vast expanse of glittering stars and galaxies, it's also a stage for cataclysmic events that could spell doom for life on our planet. First on the list, asteroid and comet impacts. We've all heard about the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. While such events are rare, they're not impossible. The impact of a large celestial body could trigger massive tsunamis, wildfires, and a nuclear winter effect, plunging the Earth into a prolonged period of cold and darkness. Next, gamma-ray bursts. These are the brightest and most energetic events in the universe, caused by the collapse of massive stars or the merging of neutron stars. If one were to occur close enough to Earth, it could strip away our protective ozone layer, exposing life to deadly levels of solar UV radiation. Moving on to supernovae, the explosive death of a star. If a star were to go supernova within a close proximity to Earth, the blast of energy could also strip away the ozone layer, and the influx of cosmic rays could change our climate. Finally, black holes. These are regions of space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. If one were to come close to our solar system, it could disrupt the orbits of planets, including Earth, potentially sending us spiraling into the void. Or even worse, pull the Earth and extinguish all life, including the entire planet. While these threats may seem distant and even fantastical, they serve as a humbling reminder of our place in the cosmos and the fragility of life. The universe is a beautiful but dangerous place, and it's up to us to understand and navigate these cosmic hazards as we continue our journey through the stars. It's in our hands and our duty to defend the Earth from the next extinction. While there may be very little we can do against a black hole, there might be something we can do to mitigate other disasters. That's only if you don't want to end up like the dinosaurs. To witness the full power and fury of an extinction event, check out this video right here.